Okay, leading off from part one, when I was talking about how we can't have dominance. I mean, it's good to be dominant, but if you look at it in the long run, if, women, y'all want to be dominant, right? But y'all scared of shit too. I mean, you're gonna have to admit it. If y'all see a motherfucking bug crawling on the wall, what is the first thing y'all most likely do? If the man there, y'all gonna yell, scream, "Oh my god, baby, kill it, kill it." That's not a good leadership role. Dominant people are supposed to be the leaders, okay? Now, until you can do that, until you can, alright, until you can fucking, like, okay, actually, that would be wrong for me to say because saying if y'all can do all this extra stuff, that would be a cliche. But still, y'all can't, y'all just gotta leave it up to the men. The men are supposed to be he's supposed to be the head of the household. He's not like, when I say head, I don't mean, the guy who'd be like, bitch, shut the fuck up. What you say to me? Where my dinner at? No, not that. That's not a leader. That's just a dumbass. Like, the man should be leader of the house. And when it comes to income, if y'all do make more than a man, please, like, don't let that go to y'all heads. Because, like, the man's supposed to provide for you. If y'all providing for yourself, that's good. But if you see the man busting his ass and try to do the best he can for y'all, the most y'all can do is appreciate that. Because, nowadays in this generation, there ain't no man who will bust his ass for a girl. I'm gonna tell y'all now. It's all about fucking the girls now. Nobody wants to be in a serious relationship. And most girls, they cry for a serious relationship. And you know what they do? They, instead of picking one that would be good, they would go to one that they know, or they probably be so infatuated with somebody who got this, someone who got that. Then it turns out to be terrible. Then they say they're not gonna date at all, or they go gay. So it's like, I would say more than likely, if you're not physically attracted to a person, don't let that stop you. Like, get to know someone first. Like, if a guy looks cuter than the other guy, okay, big whoop, so what? That's just a part of life. Y'all gonna have to accept that. But even though I'm talking about all this don't explain why black men are straying away from black women. Like, okay, to be completely honest, uh, taking care of a black woman now is actually a lot harder than it used to be. For example, you got the hood rat ones, you got the normal ones, you got the suburban ones, then you just got the crazy ones. Well, I guess that would go into hood rat, but hood rat and crazy ones could be different. Okay. Now, each one has a good benefit. Hood rat one, she's, well, okay, I guess you can say hood rats and crazy go together. They crazy, they protect you, but they nag. They would nag the hell out of you, and would you rather? It's like having a little fucking kid pulling at your leg, talking about some. Can I have some candy? When they know you don't got candy, but they keep doing it. Then you got the suburban one. The suburban one, okay, she might seem boring, but she would most likely won't get on your nerves that often. You got the normal one. Now the normal black girl is like, okay, like all it is just her skin color. She's just like everyone else. Now, out of those three, who would you pick first? Now, most likely the hood rat one is probably really skinny or got some big titties. Suburban one, kind of well rounded. The normal one, they are about that's a good mixture of both. Like, they look like that, but they're just like normal, like they're chill. But even with all three, they all have one downside. They're females. Like, don't take this the wrong way. I'm not saying I'm not saying I'm gay or nothing, but they're females, and females have wants and needs. Therefore, you can't just go for one specific type. I'd rather you date all of them. Like, okay, I've dated a normal girl. I've dated a suburban girl. I personally wouldn't date a hood rat girl, but I have fell in love with one. Actually, more than one. She's a little crazy now, but she's still cool. She don't sound the same because she kind of smoked her voice away, but she's still, actually, she kind of lost all her looks too, but that ain't the point. Not all girls are like the ones that I've dated. Like, they probably could be the whole runaround. And then here's the worst part. Here's the one thing that will really make a black man leave a black woman. If they're a single black woman and they have already dropped their baby. Now, I'm gonna tell you like it is. That is the biggest fucking turn off ever. Like, how could you, like, okay, if you had sex with a guy, like, okay, I can see that. Like, you keep having sex, like, to the guy that you're physically attracted to. Most likely it's the third type guy. And the third type guy, he's worried about himself. You know, he's his own leader. He runs his own world. For real, he probably don't have time with you. The only reason why he would even go with you is because he wants some pussy. That's about it. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but that's most likely what it's like. Now, you got, it's like, you know, you got the baby. Now that's the burden. That's like, would you date a guy who already has some kids? And be completely honest with yourself. Don't lie and say, oh, sure I would. No, you wouldn't. First thing you'll think in your mind is, oh, this nigga got some fucking kids. Fuck no. How many baby mamas do he got? You know, you don't know that. But you, like, those are the shit that's going through your head. It's like, if a guy, going through a guy's head, she has a baby? Who's the baby father? Is this motherfucker crazy? Hold up, 'cause I ain't about to get no bullets busted in my ass over you. I don't even know your ass. Now, that's just how it is. I'm sorry. I mean, I would date a single mother. I mean, like, one girl, like, man, I've known her since middle school. I would still date her to this day, but she won't do it. Why? Because she feels as though it's gonna ruin our friendship. I don't know why. Personally, I think it wouldn't. Like, yeah, the kid might not be mine. It might be extra money coming out of my pocket, but I don't care. If I genuinely care for her, then I wouldn't mind the baby. But it's the fact that, you know, you still got the baby father. Now, if he crazy, I don't want to deal with that. But like I said, I will protect my girl at all costs because she's like my queen. I will protect her. Like, hell, if I had to fight the baby father, shit, I'd do it. Like, no questions asked. Like, he come in this joint talking about some, yelling at her, and she tell me he hit her or something, or, you know, he cussed her out. I'm be like, hey son, square your shit up right now, cause like, I'm about to beat the shit out you. It's like, I don't know. I would date a single mother. A lot of people say that's stupid, and then, you know, then you got the problems. It's gonna be awkward because, you know, the child comes first. Yes, that's true. Ladies, if you have a child and you're still dating, don't let the guy come before your child. It's always your child first. That's something special. But, you know, there's girls out here who do that. Like, they would abandon their baby for another guy. Like, I personally think that's fucked up, and that's another reason why black men walk away from y'all, because y'all do stuff that's like, it's unnecessary. And another thing that makes us leave y'all is because, for real, y'all never know what y'all want. Y'all say y'all want this, y'all say y'all want that, but then y'all get the complete opposite. Then everything goes to shit, and then you get mad. You can't get mad at what you do, okay? Everyone makes mistakes, alright? Everyone has a bad choice. But you can't just take it upon yourself to just get angry and blame every black guy because the one you dated either got you pregnant, or they fucked up, or they cheated. If you be honest, you probably would cheat on a good guy if you had it. Why? Because you know he wouldn't do anything to you, and he probably would let it go. Now, me, I wouldn't let that shit go. I'm a good guy, but if you cheat on me, that's it. I'm not taking your ass back, no matter if you cry or not. You might have a kid. Like, shit, I would try to do my best so that I can keep custody, but which, since I'm most likely won't be able to do that, I'm gonna have to pay child support, which I find really stupid. If I want to take care of my child, why do I gotta pay child support? I will willingly take care of my baby. But you know how usually the judicial system goes, the female always get the child, so it wouldn't matter in that case. It's a loss for me. But y'all need to realize, y'all have something, like, black women, y'all are beautiful. Y'all are like one of the most exotic things on the face of the earth that God created. But don't let it go to y'all heads. Like, treat niggas with respect. Not even niggas, just guys. Black men in general. But I'm gonna go on to part 3, and I'm gonna explain how this could possibly be fixed. Tune in, stay in touch, and yeah, part 3 in a couple seconds.